So ganito po yung mechanics ng game. So the basic mechanics of the game is you
Awesome.
start you start on a map of the Philippines and you have a marker. Okay, in this map of the Philippines there are dot points. So there's a dot point in Panay, Negros, Cebu, Bohol, Leyte, Samar, Mayon Volcano, things like that. And each dot has its own map you play on. So, syempre, hindi mo kayang tapusin yung buong board game sa isang sitting lang. Kagaya ng Gloomhaven, no? You can't finish that in one day or one sitting, you know? So, you come back to the game. Yeah, you finish one map. So, for example, you start on Mount Mayon Volcano. You play that map. You record your stats at the end of the game. You come back again tomorrow to play it or another time. Kasi medyo malawak yung story, malaki yung board game. So when you play on a map, so for example, Mount Mayon Volcano, this is the map you're playing on. You start with your character on the board. You have a speed stat, which tells you how many squares you can move. So you can move, if your speed is 4, you can move 4 squares. On your turn, you can move, you can attack, you can search for an item, things like that. Or you can pray to your deity. At the start of the game, you'll choose your deity. It could be Hanan. It could be Apulaki, the sun god of war. There's maraming different deities you can choose from to worship as your character. The map also has a sundial. So parang timeline, oras siya. So it starts on umaga. At the end of your turn, it will move to mid-morning, and then tanghali, and then mid-afternoon, then hapon. When it gets to gabi, that's when the Engkanto come out. So before the Engkanto come out, you need to search the map. You need to find as many items, weapons, resources as possible to defend yourself from the Engkanto. Now, your goal in every map is you have a starting point here, you have an end point here. Pero hindi pwedeng diretso sa end point kasi it's like a gate na nakalock. Now, in order to unlock the gate, you need to find the key. So you will search the map, you'll find items, you'll find weapons, eventually you'll find the key, and then you need to get to the exit. During that time, obviously, dahil, the sundial is moving, eventually it will be nighttime, the Engkanto will come out, and you may have found the key, you may be okay, you may not have found the key, and you might be in trouble. My story din po siya, so when you step on a token, you could draw a story card. Depende po sa token na inaapakan mo. And then you'll meet NPCs. You may meet women in the forest that pretend to be human. Pag nighttime, they turn into manananggal. So yeah, there's lots of different stories you'll encounter in each map as well. Maraming nagtatanong bakit walang video playthrough. The reason for that is hindi pa tapos yung artwork sa board game, so medyo pangit pa yung prototype. It doesn't look aesthetically pleasing. So that's why I didn't want to make a video playthrough in case I get comments like, "Ay, ang pangit pala ng board game," and they don't come back to it again. So I want to wait until tapos na yung artwork, maganda na tingnan yung board game before I make a playthrough video. Yeah.